Hello everyone. Welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. I believe these 4 couples should be featured in 90 Day Fiancé. Happily Ever After? Season 9, but they may be passed over for these 4 played-out couples. There are 4 interesting and fresh-faced couples that I feel should be the ones to join 90 Day Fiancé. Happily Ever After? Season 9, but I fear they will be passed over for the same played-out 4 couples. Happily Ever After? Is the 90 Day Fiancé franchise's first spin-off, and it has 8 complete seasons behind it. While the OG show originated in 2014, HEA came along in 2016. HEA Season 8 ran from March 2024 until late August 2024, and it included an unprecedented 5-part tell-all. The couples featured in Season 8 were Angela Deem and Michael Ilesanmi, Loren and Alexei Bravarnik, Jasmine Pineda and Gino Palazzolo, Rob Warren and Sophie Sierra, Patrick Mendez and Thais Ramon, Emily Bieberly and Kobe Blaze, Big Ed Brown and Liz Woods and Ashley Michelle and Manuel Velez. Nicole and Mahmoud El Sherbini were in the first few episodes of the spin-off, but they had an off-camera domestic violence incident that cost them a future on the show. While HEA Season 8 had some entertaining moments, it was largely a disappointment due to the same drama from the same couples. I knew what to expect from almost every cast member in Season 8, which made the season totally lackluster for me. In HEA Season 9, I would like to see a better range of couples with higher entertainment value over the played-out pairs, but I don't think it's going to happen. James and Mytalia Solis appeared on 90 Day Fiancé, The Other Way Season 6, as Maine native James moved to Mytalia's native Indonesia because Mytalia had a medical problem she wanted solved in her home country. They had already been married for 5 years. What made James and Mytalia's storyline so interesting was their consistent bad decision-making, Mytalia's constant tear-fueled meltdowns, and the couple's financial hurdles. They are currently living in the US again, and I think they made quality reality TV good enough to follow. Darcy Silva is an enigma in the 90 Day Fiancé franchise. Having made poor dating choices between Jesse Meester, Tom Brooks, and her now husband Georgi Rusev, Darcy's disheveled dating life has been shocking. Darcy's fast-moving intentions, penchant for dragging her daughters into her wayward situations, and the opinion of her twin sister, Stacey Silva, ever-present, Darcy has never been a boring cast member. Now that she had a hand in the downfall of Stacey and her now ex, Florian Sukaj's marriage via 90 Day. The Last Resort Season 2, and with her own marriage to Georgie in a questionable state, I'm certain Darcy should appear on Happily Ever After? Season 9. Mark Bassett and Mina Mack are current cast members on 90 Day Fiancé Season 11, and Mina is already standing out as a villain. Mina is coming across to me as a woman trying to elevate her status in life, and she's chosen Mark as her victim. Uninterested in fostering a relationship with Mark's family, and her drive to isolate him and get him to change everything to her liking, Mina is quickly becoming a shady figure like alum Jasmine Pineda. However, with that comes high entertainment value, and I think she and Mark should be featured on HEA Season 9 as their married life and family struggles unfold as Mina wants another baby. I witnessed Tiger Lily Taylor and Adnan Abdel Fattah become the breakout stars of Before the 90 Days Season 7. Their 19-year age gap, cultural differences, and Adnan's overbearing and controlling personality make them highly problematic and a couple I'd like to see more of. They became pregnant and had their first child together in 2024, and Adnan now lives in Tiger Lily's home in Texas as her 3rd husband. Now that I've talked about the worthwhile 90 Day Fiancé franchise cast members who should be featured in Happily Ever After? Season 9, I want to take a look at the likely pairs fans will see instead. While each of the aforementioned couples would be better choices to further the spin-off's appeal, I believe they will be foregone in favor of more long-standing couples. The franchise has proven their liking of these next 4 couples, even though it's not what I think is best. Loren and Alexei Bravarnik are 90 Day Fiancé OGs, having gotten their start in Season 3. Since then, they have appeared in several HEA seasons, and even got their own spin-off in after the 90 days. While I love to dislike Loren for her influencer personality and ambitions, I think she and Alexei have given all the value they have already. Moreover, there were also rumors that Loren has a plastic surgery narrative in HEA Season 8 to get free procedures, which is not cool to me. Given Lauren's clout chasing and the couple's waning favoritism by myself and fans, they should be eliminated from future seasons, but I don't think we've seen the last of them. Emily's bossy demeanor and Kobe's penchant for entrapping himself with more children he can't support with Emily make the pair a red flag. While I originally liked to see their family dynamic and the ways Emily was using her parents for a free place to stay and financial support, I've grown exceedingly tired of their problematic life together. They have nothing new to offer the franchise, but the network seems to like their African/American cultural differences and blending. Angela Deem and Michael Ilisnami have been around the franchise since before the 90 Days Season 2, and continued their storyline on almost every spin-off. Michael moved to America in December 2023, but escaped Angela by February 2024, and has been living an American bachelor's life while Angela feels used and frauded with a deportation case in the balance. Since they've split, it would make more sense for each to be on the single life rather than HEA, since the network has insisted on keeping them around all these years, but I think they will get the spotlight on HEA once again. David and Annie have had a fairy tale life together, and while I've enjoyed seeing them beat the odds, I don't think they have enough value anymore to warrant them getting another HEA storyline. David has been spotted filming in Thailand recently, as they are living there in anticipation of their first child's arrival, but I'm hoping they are filming for there after the 90 Days spin-off. I would like to see more fresh faces on Happily Ever After Season 9, but history denotes that these four-mentioned couples will likely reclaim their spots on the spin-offs over the better choices. As a long-time 90 Day Fiancé viewer, I've come to expect the roller coaster of drama, tears, reconciliations, and explosive tell-all moments that make Happily Ever After one of the franchise's most addictive spin-offs. But lately, it feels like TLC keeps recycling the same old storylines with the same couples. Angela and Michael's screaming matches, Big Ed and Liz's constant breakups, and Andre and Elizabeth's family drama on loop. Don't get me wrong, these couples have given us iconic TV moments, but fresh energy is needed. Season 9 could be an opportunity to spotlight some new and exciting stories. Couples whose lives have shifted in dramatic ways and who could bring something different to the table. Here are 4 couples I believe deserve a spot on Season 9, and the 4 played-out couples TLC might feature in Season 9. 1. Loren and Alexei Brovanik. It's been a while since we've had regular updates on Loren and Alexei, and the timing couldn't be more perfect. This couple has grown into fan favorites, mostly because they've stayed relatively grounded despite reality TV fame. Their family has expanded to 3 kids, and Lauren's candidness about postpartum struggles, her Tourette syndrome, and marriage challenges has been refreshing. Happily Ever After could explore how they balance parenting 3 young children, Lauren's journey with her health and body image, and Alexei's ongoing efforts to bring his family from Israel to the US. There's a natural story arc here, real, relatable, and heartwarming, with just enough tension to keep things interesting. Plus, viewers adore seeing their kids' milestones. 2. Cara Bass and Guillermo Royer. Cara and Guillermo quietly became one of the most stable couples of their season, but that doesn't mean their lives are boring. They recently became parents, and Guillermo's dream of building a future in America while staying connected to his Venezuelan roots could make for compelling TV. They have the potential to represent what Happily Ever After should be about: navigating cultural differences while actually succeeding at marriage. Viewers could watch Cara juggle entrepreneurship and motherhood while Guillermo faces new challenges like citizenship applications or family planning. They're a young couple with modern struggles, and that's something the franchise desperately needs. 3. Kenny Niedermeyer and Armando Rubio. Kenny and Armando's love story has been one of the most touching in franchise history. But the show has barely scratched the surface of what their life looks like as a blended family in Mexico. Armando's daughter Hannah is growing up, and the couple is considering having a baby together. There's so much potential here for emotional depth, adoption processes, surrogacy, LGBTQ+ rights in Mexico, and navigating parenthood as a same-sex couple. Unlike some couples who manufacture drama, Kenny and Armando's conflicts feel authentic and meaningful. Their story would give the season balance, a mix of heartfelt moments and real-world issues that resonate with viewers. 4. Cleo and Christian, or Cleo and a New Partner. Cleo brought something truly unique to the 90 Day universe. As a trans woman living in the UK, her journey was powerful and emotional, even if her relationship with Christian was rocky. TLC could follow Cleo as she continues her transition journey, explores new relationships, and builds the future she deserves. Not every story has to end in a fairy tale romance to be compelling. Watching Cleo thrive independently could be inspiring for fans. She has a huge online following, and featuring her again could help broaden representation on the show. Who will probably be featured instead? 1. Angela Deem and Michael Ilisnami. At this point, Angela and Michael's storylines feel like a broken record. Cheating scandals, visa fights, explosive shouting matches, and Angela threatening divorce only to reconcile at the tell-all. Yes, they bring ratings. Yes, fans love to hate them. But it feels exploitative and repetitive now, with little growth or resolution. TLC is likely to keep featuring them because of the drama factor, but many viewers, myself included, are ready for new faces. 2. Big Ed Brown and Liz Woods. Another couple who thrive on chaos. Big Ed and Liz seem to break up every other month. Season after season, we've watched them cycle through the same issues: trust problems, petty arguments, and family disapproval. Their drama feels more like a scripted soap opera than a real relationship at this point. While they guarantee meme-worthy moments, their relationship fatigue is setting in. If TLC brings them back again, it risks turning Happily Ever After into the Big Ed show, something not everyone wants. 3. Andre and Elizabeth Castrovet. The constant drama with Elizabeth's family was entertaining for a while, but it's become repetitive. Libby's family still doesn't trust Andre still feels like the black sheep, and Chuck is still stuck in the middle. Unless there's a major shift, like Andre finally getting citizenship or the family reconciling in a big way, there isn't much new ground to cover. 4. Jovi Dufresne and Yara Zaya. Jovi and Yara have had some entertaining storylines. Moving to a new home, debating having another child, and dealing with Jovi's work schedule. But their drama feels lukewarm compared to newer couples. Yara's been open about feeling lonely while Jovi is away, but we've seen this conflict several times already. Unless they introduce a major twist, like Yara's mom moving in or Jovi quitting his job, their story may feel like filler. The bottom line. TLC has a golden opportunity with Season 9 of Happily Ever After. They can shake things up by focusing on couples who are growing, evolving, and facing new challenges rather than recycling the same tired conflicts. Loren and Alexei, Cara and Guillermo, Kenny and Armando, and Cleo could bring a refreshing mix of love, growth, and inspiration, and still deliver the drama fans crave, just in a more genuine way. If TLC insists on bringing back Angela, Big Ed, and the usual suspects, viewers might start tuning out. The franchise needs fresh blood and authentic storytelling to stay compelling. After all, Happily Ever After should be about what comes after the K-1 visa process, and not just who can yell the loudest at the tell-all.